Hello, I am Ivanova and I will share my journey on how my skills and knowledge about writing and using different media improved over the fall semester of 2020. To start this video and give you some background information, when I was in high school, I did not have good experiences with essays. I used to take a long time writing essays because I didn't know where to start, and I didn't feel confident about my writing. In addition, writing an essay in a second language was hard for me in high school. As a result of this high school experience, before my first composition class started, I had the perspective that I would get bad grades in my assignments. I also thought that I had to write more than 6 essays, and these thoughts made me feel nervous about the class. Over the course of this class, the professor, my classmates, and the writing center have helped me to improve my writing skills. Once I started the composition class, I noticed that it was not that bad. I was expecting to have many essays and boring activities, but instead, we had to do many different things, including using different media, and that was pretty fun. On the other hand, I also learned how to do a research paper, thing that I didn't know how to do before, and I also learned how to use and express my thoughts in different media. I learned about writing rhetorically. I also learned how to cite authors, differentiate popular and scholarly sources, and many other things I didn't know before I came to college. And I feel more confident about my writing skills. And this is because of all of these assignments that we did, and I am really grateful for this class. There were some assignments that were critical to my growth and helped me to learn and apply new skills in my writing and use of media. Among these assignments are the Journal 5, A1 Synthesized Rhetorical Analysis, A2 Research Argumentative Essay, and the Multimodal Recaps. Journal 5 Rhetorical Prezi. This is a picture of my rhetorical prezi. And this assignment was very useful in my research because it made it easier for me to find the sources I wanted to cite in my research paper. I also learned how to write a short prezi about less than 100 words. And I also learned to find the main idea and the audience of a source, article, or any type of writing. I also learned after the grades I saw that the prezi should have the citation right above it. The second assignment I want to share about is the A2 Research Argumentative Essay. This is a picture of my argumentative essay. It was titled Dispelling the Common Belief of Changing the Rear for Strike to Reduce Injuries and Improve Performance in Uninjured Long-Distance Runners. In this assignment, I learned to ask questions, how to ask questions to start research, to use multiple sources to write a research paper. I learned not to use citations in the introductions of an essay. I also learned how to do a thesis-driven essay, how to write a literature review, and I learned how to write complete paragraphs using the method of the sandwich that we learned in the class. Also writing counter-argument paragraphs, something that I didn't know before, and I also learned how to research sources in the different databases that are in the library. The third assignment that was critical to my growth was the A1 Synthesized Rhetorical Analysis. In this screenshot, better said, you can see my A1 assignment. This assignment taught me how to use the academic writer to write the APA citations for every single one of my assignments. I learned how to use hanging to put the citations. I also learned how to find the main ideas of the source, how to find the author's purpose, and how to find the author's audience in an article, video, source, anything. And I also learned how to write a rhetorical prose in less than 100 words, which was something really hard for me because I tend to write really long paragraphs. And the last assignment I want to share about is the multimodal recast, which helped me to use different media such as videos, infographics, storyboards, and programs such as InShot, Canva, Prezi. This assignment really helped me to use my creativity in order to explain my topic to a specific audience. As you can see here, I created videos, infographics, a Kahoot, a storyboard, and another video. And this really developed my skills in creating visuals and media, and these things will help me in the future. When it comes to my writer identity, I learned that as a writer, my identity depends on the type of paper I am writing. For example, I avoided using personal pronouns in the research and rhetorical analysis essays in order to sound more objective and reliable to my audience. On the other hand, during class discussions, I used personal pronouns more often. I believe that I will need to maintain the same writing identity for all the research papers related to my major in exercise and sports sciences and to my future career in physical therapy. Some patterns, similarities in my writing are that when I usually say a word that I think my audience does not know, I would define the word, and this comes in definitions. I also write in a compare and contrast way. For example, in my argumentative essay, I compare and contrasted the different types of foot strike. I compare and contrasted the rear foot strike against the forefoot strike and midfoot strike, and I compare and contrasted their injury risk and their performance. I also use the pattern of cause and effect in my writing, which is right here, when I explain that changing the foot strike could cause injuries. And in addition, when it comes to my rhetoric, I tend to find and quote all the evidence that I can to support my claim and list as many authors as possible so that I sound more credible. Some differences in my writing patterns is that I tend to use different organization of my paragraphs when it comes to different audiences. If I am writing a formal paper, I would use formal language. But if I am commenting in a discussion or doing peer review, I am more likely to explicitly give my opinion and use personal pronouns. So, how did the genres impact my choices and identities within the composition? The different genres of assignments during this semester impacted my choices in writing, tone, organization, and vocabulary. In the A1 and A2 assignments, I wrote in a formal way, and I didn't talk explicitly about my opinion. However, in the A3 and A4, I was able to use personal pronouns, which made my tone less formal and simpler, just as I am doing now using personal pronouns. On the other hand, how did the content in different assignments inform each other and influence your voice, tone, and audience? So the different content in all of the assignments really helped me to find all the things about my topic and put all of them together. And mostly, since my topic is something that needs to be proved scientifically, I had to write in a formal way so that my audience, which were student athletes and coaches, would believe in me and find me a credible author. In conclusion, the bad experiences I had in high school came to an end. I am no longer afraid about writing. However, I am still taking a long time to write essays, but I feel that now I have more confidence in my writing. All the assignments I did over this fall semester of 2020 helped me to learn and improve my use of rhetoric in writing and in different media. This class helped me to build some foundations in my writing skills I did not have before. And I believe that over my time in college, my writing will improve. Thank you.